Targets eliminated. You'll live. On your feet. Verwehrt, scum! Superior equipment, inferior fighters.
Healed.
They should have considered another line of work.
Won't anyone help us? Sand people torched our village. We have nothing left.
I expected something more formidable.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were interrupting my business.
Does your business usually include hunting innocent people?
That Mando and her little pet chose to make dangerous enemies. Enemies that pay very well. But guess I'll need to deal with you before I drag the Womp Rats out of their hovel. Let's dance! No need for that fancy stealth detector! I'm right here! I've never failed to bring in a bounty! I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Oh, you're good, but I'm better. First time for everything.
Incoming! Defensive positions!
You've returned, and you're
Were you
no,
in
the petty
it? Well said. We'd
you had it from what I
we could, you
would then I would
think then.
I wish I had better news on the Ilum front. Our team has stopped responding altogether. Details are scarce at the moment, but Theron and I will keep investigating.
Akavi filled me in on the hidden chain fleet movements. Good work. It's not a perfect lead, but it narrows the area to search significantly. Our scouts will appreciate it. And let me tell you, they really appreciate having someone like Jamala available whenever they've got questions.
Unfortunately, Republic representatives have gotten wind of our stalled efforts on Elom. They want to know more about what's inside Darth Nul's temple, and they want to know it now. I'm afraid now is a bit impossible at the moment, not until you assist Talos in gaining access to the unreachable areas of the ruins.
Oh, wonderful. I was so hoping to hear from you soon. I had intended to have this little issue resolved by now. We've run into a bit of trouble with the security measures in Nul's temple. For all her remarkable inventions, it seems her most prized holdings are safeguarded by a simple droid. A droid that has been rendered inoperable by a missing part of extreme importance.
Have you had any luck with the antiques dealer we identified on Nar Shaddaa?
Not in the slightest. I was rather unprepared for the sheer size and complexity of this world, and I am having some difficulty locating her. I would appreciate any assistance in making contact. I am feeling quite out of my depth. Once this is all sorted, whatever is hidden in the recesses of Darth Nul's temple will be revealed.
I suppose a lifetime of studying history is hardly adequate preparation for navigating Nar Shaddaa's streets. Once you acquire the part Talos needs for the droid, he'll walk you through the rest. Good luck.
I'm so pleased you could join me. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a bit mystified by the goings-on of Nar Shaddaa.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
What rotten luck. The store is closed. I do hope we're not too late. Wait a moment. What does that sign say?
I've got any ancient droid parts you could want. Only the best for the discerning collector.
Now that we have what we need, I can formally introduce you to the little scamp who's been charged with keeping us out of Darth Null's temple. You have the holocron?
I do. And you're sure it's safe to have brought it back here?
In theory, yes. But there is only one way to find out for certain.
I wasn't expecting you. Is everything all right?
Better than all right, from the sound of things. Task Force Nova's leadership heard that you'd made a breakthrough in Null's temple. Master Nostaral wishes he could be here, but with the Mandalorian situation being what it is, he decided to send me instead. Of course, I jumped at the chance.
If the reports from your Jedi historian are any indication, you've been instrumental in researching Darth Null since the beginning. I, for one, am glad to allow me to...
Elon, look, there's been... It's,
Not
that...
Wait,
even... This is where Sahara lost her master, and the man who killed him is on the loose again.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
I can't tell you how thrilled I am to finally gaze upon what's beyond this door. What wonders we shall discover.
What's wrong?
I do believe it's waiting for a confirmation of some kind. Perhaps a passcode or a resonance frequency. Ah, yes. There we are. Absolutely breathtaking.
Darth Null's laboratory.
Let's just hope that whatever she left behind isn't primed for intruders.
An ancient recording device. Marvelous. Devoid of records, it seems. Terrible luck.
Let's take a look around. See what we can find.
Only a clear mind can see the truth. Calm thoughts, at peace, like the waters of a still lake.
It's the start of a Sith riddle. Master Nostaral told me about these.
A Sith riddle?
A logical paradox. The Sith used them to make Jedi question their devotion to the light. But this one seems like a different kind of test.
One moment. The scroll you recovered is attempting to play a hollow recording. There.
I didn't think it possible, but I may have found a way to replicate my ability to touch the minds of others. The designs for this machine are underway, but it will require the creation of a holocron imbued with the essence of my gifts.
Well, that tells us something about the holocron's purpose.
Keep looking. There must be more of these recordings here.
A little on the nose, maybe, but I'm gonna go ahead and guess this has something to do with balance.
The scales balance, but they are not of equal worth. Balance is a construct, disguised as a law of nature, an ethical judgment of those who wish to hide truths.
See? Balance. Just, a less straightforward lesson than what I was expecting. And it got us another data scroll. Now what is it doing? It's open, but how did it know which door we needed? Be cautious. There's so much strange energy in this room.
There is harmony, and there is chaos. Here, harmony has destroyed, created chaos. But in chaos, we rebuild. We reshape. We grow stronger than we were.
Is it me, or did her lessons start taking a turn for the peculiar?
Curious. I wonder why he did that.
Could say the same for everything it's done so far.
Perhaps it has something to do with the scrolls we put into the recording device. It's responded to Null's holocron once already. Well, that can't be a coincidence.
This part does look like it was made specifically to hold the holocron.
Are you sure about this?
This could be the very thing that unlocks the holocron's secrets. Oh, we've come so far.
I didn't come all this way just to give up because you were worried.
For all my attempts at secrecy, I should have known that there is no hiding from him. Not really. I do not know which of my acolytes succumbed to the promises he offered them, or the torture he subjected them to, but it does not matter. As long as this machine exists, as long as the potential to awaken the gift of the Force within others is a reality, my life will be in danger. I will employ the measures I have developed for this eventuality, activate security measures, conceal my experiments. I will do what I can to turn the Emperor's gaze from Elom, from what I have built here. When I have soothed his doubts with some new toy, I will return. My holocron must remain. It is safest here, with the very device it was meant for, not in the hands of those who wish to find the machine.
Wait a minute. Where are you sending the data from that droid?
Me? I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
What's going on?
Oh no. Something has activated the uplink connection in the droid, and it wasn't us.
You said there was a failsafe. Stop the connection, Talos.
I've been attempting to. Nothing is working.
Shut it down.
Wait! We don't know what will happen to the holocron if we destroy the droid. Who knows what information we stand to lose?
Then we wait until it's finished.
It is imperative that the machine be completed. Without it, the signal cannot be dispatched on the scale necessary to...
No!
The holocron's intact. That's a relief.
Explain yourself. Now.
What is there to say? That droid was transmitting data to someone, and I doubt it was anyone on our side.
It's not your place to question me. Remember that.
I think you're focusing on the wrong thing here. We can't ignore this. We need to seriously look into who's behind that transmission. Could be anyone. I hate to say it, but, are you absolutely sure it couldn't have been any of your people?
I don't have time to try and convince you.
Right. I suppose you don't. Stay safe, all right?
A shame about the droid, but we should get it back.
No time for a briefing. We've completely lost track of the reconnaissance team on Ilum. After their last message when they said they located the wreckage of the Emperor's fortress, a snowstorm interfered with their comms channels. The weather cleared, but we never regained contact. I've been stubbornly attempting to re-establish contact, to no avail. There were many contractors on the team who had been loaned to us by the Republic. If we don't find their people, it could mean trouble. But recovering the team is still a secondary priority. If they did find what remains of the Emperor's fortress, we must find it as well. No matter the cost.
This will help.
Keep your eyes sharp. I've got something for you nearby.
So much constant turmoil on Ilum. So much potential for the reconnaissance team to fail. A bit disappointing, considering the level of training and expertise many of them possess.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Taiwan Kizipolvas ie. Kierning erli buduk charu. Taiwan Kizipolvas ie. Kierning erli buduk charu. Chilezi kedal. Kongure.
This was the team's base camp when they last made contact. Or what's left of it. No matter. They left in a hurry, from the look of things. They must have left something useful. GRE technological surveys. They were catalogued. Integrating a GRE cloaking device was clever, and a shrewd use of another species' talents within Malgus's new empire. I've added this signature to the
Did you ever think about following Malgus?
Not once. But I did suspect that some of my colleagues harbored similar convictions, if only surreptitiously. Excluding this signature as well. I won't deny that Malgus's actions may have inspired me to view the Empire with a more critical eye, a turn of events which led me to my discovery of the Order of Revan, my partnership with Theron, the creation of the Alliance.
It's strange to think of Malgus having any role in the Alliance's existence.
You certainly aren't expected to thank him, you know. That's it. I have the location. Let's see if this worked. The Emperor's fortress. Once Vitiate's seat of power. Then briefly in the hands of Darth Malgus.
Malgus was planning to use this station to eradicate the Republic. I had to stop him. Let's see if Malgus left anything behind.
That astromech droid was with the survey team. Looks like D928. A part of Dr. Bellisk's survey team.
The droid's log records could still be intact.
Ginley, see if Malgus tried to access any records on Rakata technology.
Yes, sir. The power connection is fluctuating. Dr. Bellisk, I think we should disconnect.
We're not done here. Dustin, try regulating D9's power core.
The power isn't coming from D9, sir. It's coming from... What is that?
What was that sound?
I'm not sure. We know what happened to the droid, at least. But where's the rest of the survey team?
They must have gone further into the station. Did the droid open that door?
I don't see how it could have. Ginley Karaka. He was a member of the survey team. A personal friend of Master Nostral, I believe. This could be a problem. A descent cable.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
It was here Malgus found ways to merge the Empire's technology with the ancient Rakata elements from the Foundry.
Sir, I've got information on the Foundry, but I haven't even assembled the file index yet.
Outstanding work, Dustin.
No, sir, you don't understand. I think...
I think it heard you. The station, it wants us to go deeper, but I think we need to leave, sir.
Agreed, Destin. The way back, it won't let us through. Start searching for another way out.
Not right now. There he is, Dr. Faris Bellis.
Such purpose in power, in raw strength, the tools of conquest and victory. But the fools who aspire to lead us sate themselves on the scraps of recognition the Emperor allows, when we could take everything.
He must have recorded this when he occupied the space station, at the advent of his rebellion.
He pretended to be so pragmatic, but he was no better than your Emperor. He only wanted control.
A sinister intention, presented under the guise of the only path to true freedom. A model Sith.
As you were, a thrall to his whims, a slave to the never-ending pursuit of power that he would never grant. Like you, I thought I had the answers. I believed I walked a path of self-determination. I believed I could break the hold he had over us all. But I failed to...
Was he speaking to someone?
We'll never see victory. The infighting, the Republic, they are distractions, preoccupations, all to keep us from knowing what you knew. If all have power, then it is true strength that prevails. To lay the foundation of chaos.
What's happening?
I've got you. Not quite as dead as we thought, unfortunately. More Survey team members. They must have tried to escape deeper into the station.
Don't think we're alone.
Everywhere but faint. The fort serves me. Another descent line. Perhaps someone from the team survived.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Who activated the security systems?
Something is bothered by our presence.
Or someone.